Alright, day 15, 2 weeks done. I almost lost about 7 pounds from day 1. I'll be uploading the transformation video pretty soon, but that's not the point. The point is chest and triceps today, and we are doing some bench press, 2 warm-up sets, and then 2 sets to failure on 6 to 8 repetitions. Now, one thing I never understood from Kris is every other movement at the beginning he has like 3 to 4 sets of only working set, but on chest, you know, he has only 2 sets, and maybe it's his strong point and he can just kind of get it done within 2 sets. But you know, I like to do a couple of more warm-up sets just in case, just to be safe. So that's what I did, 2 more warm-up sets and then 2 obviously sets to failure. The second exercise is going to be the 1-arm straight dumbbell pullover, something that again a lot of people do not do for a while. Very good exercise for expanding the whole rib cage. Excellent exercise for chest as well as back. So you know, something that a lot of people avoid. So putting these kind of exercises definitely will put on some serious mass on your chest as well as on your back. The third exercise is going to be the incline dumbbell flies, probably my favorite of the chest workout, just because he puts in some drop sets, and with the drop sets your chest is just burning, you know. So what I do is, after I do a couple of warm-up sets, I go to my working set obviously, and then do like 8 to 10 repetitions. I don't like to do a lot, okay? So 8 to 10 repetitions on a regular set. Drop the weight down, just like you can see. I put the weight near to the bench where it's easily accessible, and I don't have to spend any more than like what, 10 seconds or so. And right after that I go and do my drop set. However, I pick a weight that's light enough for me to do at least 10 to 12 repetitions, no more and no less, okay? I always wanted to be in that rep range, just because, you know, I wouldn't say I really like this rep range, but they just feel like comfortable, and that's no more reasoning behind it. I just like to do 10 to 12 repetitions. Moving on to the triceps now is going to be cable over tricep extensions. Oh, I'm sorry about that. It's going to be dips. Actually, I was supposed to do tricep extensions, but I did dips. Bodyweight dips, just because I didn't have a dip belt, as well as my dip stand is not very uncomfortable, so I did that. And then I moved on to the cable rope overhead tricep extensions. Excellent mass gainer for especially the long head of the triceps. So anytime that you do pull anything that's over your head, or push anything that's over your head, then that's going to work on your long head of the triceps. And this also includes some drop sets, which is why I like it, you know. So drop sets are excellent to tax on your body, I should say to fatigue your body, to fatigue the muscles, but not putting too much stress on the joints, just because you are cheering up every single muscle fibers with low weight. So I really like drop sets. The final exercise for the triceps is, I'm sorry, not the final, but the other superset for the final, for the triceps is going to be the lying dumbbell tricep extension to the incline. And if you can see, the way he does it and I do it is going to be a little bit different. And the reason is very simple, like just because I feel this position very comfortable on my wrist, and when I turn my wrist, just like Kris showed, it's not very uncomfortable on my elbows actually. So I tend to do that. Again, just like I stated in my previous video, you know, you have to fatigue your muscle, and you know, as much as possible, but that doesn't mean you will sacrifice your joint health and integrity. So do push yourself to the limit, but make sure that your joints and the movements are good, joints are, you know, safe. So that's just the basic thing to remember, okay? So I didn't even count repetitions of how many I did on the push-up, just did as much as possible, but I think it's not no more than like 10-15 or so. The final exercise now is going to be the bench dips, and you know, I'm not sure why he put the regular dips and the bench dips, but however, the first one targets a lot more on triceps, and this one the first one was a lot more chest, this one a lot more of triceps. But anyway, works both in either cases. Finishing off with a twist, which is again a killer move to finish, just for the obliques, and as he says, tighten up the skin. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.